What's going on, guys? I'm Mighty back again with the weekly Rust skins videos, and I'm going to try and make this a relatively quick investment video this week. So I do want to just quickly start off with my sponsor this week, and that is Skin Serpent. Make sure you guys go and check out skinserpent.com. It is a skin marketplace where you can buy, sell, and instant sell your Rust skins. Perfect time to be buying and selling skins, especially if you want to top up your Steam balance. You want to be trying to do it through Skin Serpent, because you can be buying things for much cheaper on Skin Serpent compared to Steam Community Market. And then if you want, you can then sell it on Steam Community Market and have that extra little bit of free money. So definitely a good way to start your investing, but also a good way to cash out if you want to get a little bit of extra money for whatever reason. But go and check out Skin Serpent and make sure you use the affiliate code OMIGHTY as well. But that is Skin Serpent. Alrighty, so this is the top sellers that we're looking at. We have the Elysium AK, the Sloth Rock, and the All or Nothing Garage Door. So let's get started with the limited store, and we'll get started with the Barbarian hoodie and the Barbarian pants, both going for $2.30 each. So center store price for clothing. We've already had the Barbarian jacket come out last week that has the cutout of the back, the front, and just like the midsection of the arm sleeves. And that is down 33%. So obviously it seems like the Barbarian stuff already is not going to perform very well. I think it'll probably end up being like a decent, cheaper desert camo. But that's pretty much it. So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Barbarian hoodie and pants. And if you want to try and get them with the community market buy order. But yeah, these aren't really something that, in my opinion, are going to have demand. So I'm not going to recommend investing in them. Yeah, whatever. Alrighty, moving over to the Fallen, we'll just say coffee can set. We have the Fallen coffee can helmet, which is $2.30. And then we've got the kilt and the road sign jacket that are $3.05 each. So there is a price difference there. $3.05 for the kilt and the road sign vest, and $2.30 for the coffee can helmet, which I actually do think is fair pricing, because the coffee can helmet is much easier to replace. Overall, out of the three, I think the kilt has the most potential to perform well, followed by the coffee can helmet, because it does have a decent looking skull imprint on it, on the front of it, but it's just a little bit too much in my opinion. Like, it's a bit messy. We've got a lot going on. We've got like some bloody spinal cord happening on like the strap above the forehead or in front of the forehead. We've got a bunch of skulls on the top of it. It could have been a little bit less full on, but look, it is what it is. It's just not totally my personal taste. And then as for the kilt and the vest, like the vest could have had like one less skull on the front, so you can see the rib cage a little bit more, and I think the kilt's fine. But overall, that's not really what we're talking about. We're talking about how they're going to perform, and I don't think they're going to perform very well. This is the beginning of the Fallen items. We have had a Fallen sword, though, and that is neutral at the moment, $3.06 on the community market, and it came out for $3.05. So, of course, you would be losing money if you did sell it because of the Steam tax, but, I mean, it's pretty much a neutral investment. So, overall, I don't really think the Fallen stuff is going to perform very well. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually continued, because I do think that Rust is at the moment going to go down a more like barbaric and like, we'll say medieval theme of skins, and that is, of course, to accommodate for the new Primlocked servers that we have going on at the moment. So overall, I still don't really think they're going to have demand. I'm not really sure how the Primlocked servers are actually going in terms of like players, and if it's actually pulling people in, and what the player retention is for those servers. But personally, I'm not really super into it. I haven't even like looked at any videos. I haven't played it myself. I'm just not really super invested in that kind of Rust. I do like the more modern day Rust with that kind of PvP as well. So overall, it's not really for me, but I also do think that a lot of people are going to be in the same boat as me with that. And so less people are going to want to be trying to invest or even buy as play skins, like these skins that are more themes to that kind of server. So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing the Fallen anything off of the Rust store for this week. All right, moving over to the final clothing item, we have the large backpack. It is a Phantom skin, so bringing back an OG skin set. But unfortunately, backpack skins are not good investments. We have 15, and there's currently 11 cheaper large backpack skins than this currently from the Rustlum store. So I don't think that the Phantom backpack is going to perform well. Maybe if this came out several years ago, but of course it didn't. We didn't even have the backpack back then. And also, most people that are playing Rust these days probably don't even know what the Phantom set is because it is a bit of an older set. So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in it because I don't think it's going to perform well, but I am sure that it will look quite good with the full Phantom collection. Alrighty, moving over to the weapons, we have the Sloth Rock. The animal-themed rock skins, we have a lot of them these days, and I would say around about 50% of them are up in price and 50% of them are below the Rustlum store price. This one is going for $3.85, so it's about standard store price for weapons and tools. And I actually think that this is going to be one of the animal rock skins that performs better because everyone loves sloths and they are the GOAT. So overall, I do think that you could make money off of this, but it would be a more long-term investment. I would definitely recommend trying to get the Sloth Rock off of the community market if you are to invest in it, but I definitely don't think it would be one of the best investments out there. So just keep that in mind. But overall, I do think as an animal rock, it will perform better than most of them. Alrighty, moving over to the Odyssey SAR, going for $3. Wait, what? I'm looking at the. Hold on. I'm looking at it from SEMM. So we've kind of lost track, but it's okay. We'll just go with the Odyssey SAR anyway. So going for $3.85. I've completely messed up my order now. Alright, we have the Odyssey SAR. I think this is a continuation of the Odyssey set. Is there an Odyssey set? No, it appears there isn't. It looks familiar. So we obviously have skins that look quite similar. I thought there was an Odyssey AK or something, but it seems not. Its inspect looks like a shark or something. But I don't know what the go is. Its ADS seems actually pretty decent. We've got a gold front and rear sight, but the front sight does have a red tip. So it will, of course, be easier to see. So I actually think that's good. $3.85 is what the SAR is going for. I mean, it's actually not a bad SAR skin, but we have so many SAR skins these days, and I feel like there's SAR skins that look like this as well. So overall, the demand for SAR skins isn't as for specific SAR skins isn't as high because there is such a high quantity of different SAR skins and a lot that actually look very similar these days because we have so many. So because of that, it makes it harder to invest in just the everyday SAR skin, and this is one of those skins in my opinion. I don't think it's very standout. I don't think it's going to blow anyone's mind, and so for that reason, I don't think it's going to have more demand than the next red and black SAR skin. So overall, I don't think it's going to increase in value. It'll probably sit around this price. So not going to recommend investing in the Odyssey SAR off of the Rustlum store, and that is it for that skin. Right, moving over to the Bang Bang Double Barrel. Going for $3.05. This is a double barrel, and they have replaced the barrel with bean cans. So I actually think this is a pretty cool idea. I'm not super keen on the I Love Rust on the ADS. It actually does look quite clear, at least in the screenshot. But I just think it's a little bit, I don't know, like fourth wally, game breaky. I don't know, just something about it I'm just not super keen on. I really like the Raid Helper riding on the side of the body. But with the $3.05 double barrel, I don't think it's going to really perform that well. I think it's a cool double barrel skin, but we already have 24 cheaper DBs on the community market, and there's some pretty awesome looking double barrel skins these days. So I think this is a really cool idea. It's a cool design, but I don't think it's flashy enough to really be making that kind of money for it to be a profitable investment. So unfortunately, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Bang Bang Double Barrel. However, the more I look at it, the more I like it. I just am not super fond of the I Love Rust, which is a shame because it is, of course, what you see when you're ADSing. Okay, moving over to the big boy AK skin. We've got the Elysium Assault Rifle going for $7.70. Not sure what Facepunch was thinking there when they decided to make the price of this almost $8 for one skin, but we do have a gold and black AK skin, just like every second AK skin. It's a cool looking AK, it's a nice looking AK. Not super keen on its silver dust cover, at least the silver top. I think it clashes quite a bit, and I think that the AK skin itself probably won't make you money. Going for $7.70 initially on the Rustlum store is actually cooked. It's going to be quite hard to be trying to make money off of that. Its ADS looks very nice in my opinion, besides the silver dust cover, but overall I don't think that this AK skin will make you money. $7.70 is a ridiculous price point to set this standard black and gold AK skin in my opinion, so not going to recommend investing in the Elysium assault rifle from the Rustlum store. And I definitely think you'll be able to get this for cheaper off of the community market with the buy order. In saying that, because it is starting at such a high price point, there will be less quantity of them on the community market, so that might actually keep its price up a little bit. But I don't really think there's going to be any, unique demand for this compared to another black and gold AK really. So I'm not going to recommend investing in it, and I don't really think that that's overly significant to think about. Alrighty, so I think that's it for weapons. We'll move over to the deployables, and we'll get started with the all or nothing garage door. And of course, we know you have to go all in on red every time. So $3.85 is what this garage door skin is going for. So store price for glowing deployables, and this is indeed a glowing deployable. The current meta of real life is gambling, and so overall, we're gonna have to gamble. We're gonna have to risk it, and we are gonna have to invest in this one. I'm not even going to divulge any further. So moving over to the death metal large box, going for $3.85. We already have had a death metal skin. It was a sheet metal door. What was it going for? Let me check SCMM. Thank you, Bipolar. You've done a very good job with this website. It's down 23%. So not going to recommend investing in the death metal large box. It will perform better, in my opinion, than the sheet metal door. However, we already have a bunch of awesome looking large box skins. I actually think this is a really nice looking large box skin, but its play side is what is lacking, and that is also, in my opinion, its more important part. Of course, this is themed off of some alien artwork from like Alien vs Predator, that kind of alien xenomorphs, whatever, and then other stuff like that. It's actually really cool to see the reference pictures. So go and check out the Rustlum store or the workshop. And look up the death metal large box to have a look at the reference pictures for this, but it's actually pretty cool to see. Overall, the skin could definitely perform better if it had something going on the end of the box skin, but it doesn't, and for that exact reason, I'm not going to recommend investing in it, and I don't think it's going to perform well. That is it for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Reminder, go and check out Skin Serpent. You're going to be able to make more money if you use Skin Serpent, and also another reminder to use OMIGHTY as your affiliate code. But the reminder of the top sellers is the Elysium AK in at the #1 spot, which is surprising, but at the same time, it's starting at $7.70. Just keep that in the back of your mind. And then the Sloth Rock, not really overly surprising, and the Gambling Door, which also isn't surprising. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, gamble always. 99.9% of gamblers give up before winning big, and remember, have a skits one.